Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Get going. And this going. And there we go. And welcome back, everybody, to the Third Generation West Podcast, 3GW. Here's your boy, the real Big E. And here to talk about some AEW Collision. This was the inaugural or the debut, whatever word you want to use, episode. And we all know this was surrounded by CM Punk making his return to AEW and the wrestling world. Now, Rob and I did a show not too long ago talking about this when they announced it. And, you know, any other time I've talked about Punk in the past, it's been a lot of views and a lot of reaction comments. That video got nothing. So the temperature in the room felt like it was freezing cold. Now, they were smart. They debuted him again in Chicago. They debuted him again in the United Center. Yes, he got a pop. Yes, he was chanted. If you didn't get to see that video, my personal thoughts were indifferent. I'm not excited about it like I was before. I don't hate the guy either. I just don't care. He's gonna have to this time around make me care about his presence, so to speak. And so starting with the show started, they come on air, crowd is hot. I can tell from the attendance. I mean, they couldn't sell out the United Center this time. The upper deck, the 300 level was not full at all. Everything else looked full. They were chanting CM Punk, and I was curious. They're gonna start the show with him. Is he gonna cut a promo, or is he just gonna do the match? Comes out, um, comes out first. Starts the show. Has a red bag in his hand and his wrestling boots around his neck. Comes out, crowd going nuts. Not nearly as nuts as the first time he came back. Because I mean, that was a 4-year hiatus. Can't expect that to be the same. But comes to the ring, does a promo. The gist of his promo was, "I'm tired of being nice." So, the thing that Rob and I said was, if you're gonna bring him back, he gotta come back as a heel. Maybe he won't be a heel the first night. Okay, maybe it's in Chicago. You just can't get past that, right? And I'm sure he's probably gonna cut another promo once the cameras go off. And I'm sure we're gonna talk about that too, because he can't just be here and not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? He acknowledged himself as one Bill Phil and said he was amongst a bunch of counterfeit bucks, which got a lot of oohs and ahs from the crowd. We know what he's talking about. Okay, that was the only shot he took in the promo. I felt like it was subtle enough. I felt like it was in bounds as far as if you're just gonna cut a wrestling promo in general. You know what? This thing happened. If you can talk about it in context and not offend anybody, I thought that it was tasteful. If you're gonna, go this route of dissing someone, be subtle. Uh, and then he talked about people wanting an apology, and he said, "Well, I'm sorry to the people who, what do you say? I'm sorry that the only people softer than you are the wrestlers you love. Kind of a broad statement. And then he kind of ends his promo with saying, some were hoping he would leave his boots in the ring. He had around his neck. And then he said, until someone can fill them, they belong on his feet. He talked about selling out arenas across the country, including Chicago. Not a bad promo, actually. He didn't come out dropping outside of the one shot. No pipe bombs, nothing crazy, and for him, pretty tame. Pretty tame. Kept it together. It seemed like didn't really feel like a shoot, so to speak. So I was okay with it. After that, we got a match: Luchasaurus versus Wardlow, the TNT Championship. Now, Wardlow faced Christian Cage at Double or Nothing, and we talked about the match. The match itself wasn't all that great, but I mean, Wardlow had the great spot with the swanton on top of the ladder, but his big ass broke the ladder that he was trying to climb, and then tried to climb it again anyway, and the referee had to take it from him. Say, no, use this one. So I still didn't. I came in this match. I didn't think I wanted to see this. I thought this belonged on the pay per view, but I didn't think that the inaugural show. I didn't think they would do a title change. And so coming in the match was good for two big guys. I mean, Wardlow, to me, the better wrestler between the two. If you're asking me, he can do more. He's more than just really strong and really big. He can do some lucha libre stuff. The swanton. He's more nimble, I guess. Luchasaurus is just big and strong. He's kind of he's AEW's version of Kane, And let's see. In the end, Christian Cage uses a camera, bashes Wardlow in the head, and then Luchasaurus is able to get the cover off the interference. The referee doesn't see it, and Luchasaurus is now the new TNT champion. And before, I used to debate, good brother, the inside man, about how prestigious or not the TNT championship is. I'm sorry, but yeah, even I now gotta admit it's too much hot potatoing. Okay, the TBS championship has more recognition than the TNT championship does at this point. And Wardlow's been TNT champ 3 times now, and none of his reigns last more than a month. I don't know. He did start to do a powerbomb symphony, but then he stopped, got countered to a choke slam, and then all the shenanigans happened. But the thing about it is, after the match, you see Christian Cage celebrating as if he won, which he didn't. He didn't even give the belt to Luchasaurus. He was on Luchasaurus' shoulders holding up the belt. And it's just like, you didn't win. You weren't even in the match. So I could see that being some dissension later on, where you see Luchasaurus separated from Christian Cage, and then maybe we get a longer reign. I don't know. Maybe he costs Luchasaurus the championship on Dynamite next Wednesday. Who knows? Want to take a time out? My sponsor for the evening, not the drink, but the glass, because I was told to use a specific glass this evening. So, cheers. All right. After that, had the best match of the night by far. The workers match, Andrade versus Buddy Matthews. And I had a great time watching this match. It was good to see Andrade back. Andrade Idolo finally back. Versus Buddy. This went through, I think, 2 commercial breaks. It's a 2-hour show. Very hard hitting match. Both men working. Injuries. This is the only match they got. This is awesome chance. Andrade got welcome back chance. He looked good. Buddy looked good. Came down to, and the finish. Oh my God, the finish. This was a hard hitting match. It really was. I encourage people, if you don't watch anything else on Collision, please go back and watch this match. It's fantastic. And then to see Andrade not only hit the figure 4, but then arch up and hit the figure 8. Put that move over it even more and won the match with it. It's just like, wow, that's fantastic storytelling and wrestling. So kudos to him. Welcome back, Andrade. And then post-match, Andrade wants to shake hands with Buddy, because they had a fantastic match. It was his first match in 2023. And he wanted to shake hands. It looked like Buddy was about to. And then the lights go out. You get House of Black. Wow, I can't think of his name right now. Anyway, the House of Black members, Malachi Black and the other big guy. I cannot think of his name at the moment. I've been drinking too much. They attack Andrade. So I guess that's going to be his first feud back in the company. So yeah, there's that. They got Juneteenth fireworks going nuts right now. Let's see. Trying to get the rest of the card up. I'm gonna jump ahead while this is loading. The Acclaim did make an appearance. So that was good. They talked about going out to the Trios Championships. So I guess we'll see that maybe that match sooner or later. Miro versus Tony Nese. Pretty much a showcase of Miro's strength. Good to see Miro back. The Redeemer. Pretty much a not quite a squash, but a dominant win by Miro for sure. I miss seeing the game over. Yeah, I missed that. I missed Miro, man. I'm still a fan of Miro. WWE didn't treat him right, and that's just a damn shame. The Outcast versus Sky Blue and Willow Nightingale. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I did not watch this match. Y'all know I'm a Ruby Soho fan. Everybody else in this match, I could care less. I hope it was good. I hope it was entertaining. Sky Blue to me, she's from Chicago. That's all good, but you look like you're just copying Mia Yim. And the hat, the hair, the makeup, the ring gear, everything. You're just doing Mia Yim. You're just not as cute. I heard to say, you're just not. And then, of course, last but not least, the main event, we had CMFTR versus Samoa Joe, Jay White, and Juice Robinson. The main event, this went 2 or 3 commercial breaks and ended the show. I thought that, they were going to limit CM Punk's time in the ring, which they did at first. But then once the match got going, he's a lot leaner than he was last time. You can tell he's faster. He looked better than he ever did, like wrestling-wise, on his first run. So it feels like this time around he wants to prove a point that I can still do it. I can still go. He was in great shape. He was hitting all his targets, hitting all his spots where he needed to, hitting his marks. And I could also kind of tell that, the match was catered to him. Let's just be real. The match was catered for him to do the thing at the end and eventually hit go sleep. No problem. I knew that going in. Okay. I was pleasantly surprised that how good a shape he was in, because last time I felt like he looked rusty. He didn't look rusty this time. He honestly did not. It helps that they brought him back in the trios match instead of a one-on-one match, so you can see less. He gets a break, in between. To me, it's smart. Ease him back in. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what the future collision shows, how the crowd's going to react for CM Punk. I just know about tonight. I enjoyed the show tonight. I was entertained. I was never bored. I felt like it was way tighter. For some reason, it just felt tighter and flowed better than Dynamite. I don't know. It was easy to watch. I will compliment AEW on an easy show to watch. I don't know that I'll be able to watch it every Saturday night. It's Saturday night. So, and it's summertime now, so it is what it is. But overall, if I was to grade on the letter scale, inaugural show, I go B plus, maybe even. I thought that they did the right thing with having CM Punk come out first. The matches, I didn't expect the TNT Championship change hands. They kind of stayed on point. The show felt like it flowed better. Maybe because you didn't have as many people backstage. You didn't have Excalibur spouting just randomness throughout the whole show, trying to get through a promo. I don't know. It just felt like it just flowed. So I enjoyed it. Let me know you all's thoughts in the comments, and let me know what you all think. Oh, why is this on private? But anyway, coming up, y'all know we got Trying to Laugh Tuesday. Tomorrow's Father's Day. So I probably won't be doing anything for the stream. Maybe I might game a little bit. You never know. I haven't been gaming in a while. Been busy, but I might do that. Do some gaming, and then Trying to Laugh Tuesday's coming up. Ain't gonna be no poll. I already know what we're doing. It's been a long time, and Joe Schmo came through, so that's the one we're doing. If you follow Joe, if you subscribe to Joe Schmo, you know what I'm talking about. So we appreciate you all for your support. Make sure you keep hitting that like button, subscribe, and sharing on all the wrestling movie reviews and Trying to Laugh. We are here to stay. Like I said, tomorrow, Father's Day, I'm gonna be chilling. I'm a father. Happy Father's Day to everybody else out there. And I'll figure out what the live stream tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe Star Wars, maybe multiple games. I don't know. I just want to chill tomorrow. That's all I want to do. But we'll see. Take care, everybody. Peace and love. Hope you enjoyed the show.